Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 8 of our Terra Invicta series as the Resistance and as the European Union, basically. We're in the process right now of trying to coup Russia to get their nuclear weapons out of the hands of people who aren't so friendly. It looks like the Protectorate have managed to gain control of the United States' nuclear arsenal. That's not really what I like, and they're going to be a lot harder to do a coup attempt on, though they are very fragmented. So we could definitely look at queuing them. Keeping these nuclear weapons out of each other's arsenals is going to be the most important thing, because we're getting to the phase of the game where I feel like wars might be more, like, occurring more, and so we need to be very careful about that. Alright, we're going to just make sure our assignments are all good. You're detained at the moment. You will be back. You should be back at some point. Confirm assignments and let's go. Defend interests in the European Union. And let's try and get the Russian situation sorted out here. Come on, Q. Come on, Q. We've got a decent, about 50-50 chance. Stabilize nation, European Union. Good. Coup d'etat failed. Oof. Managed to increase the unrest at least. Hurricane. Major damage, unfortunately. Oh, we're getting our boost up. Continuing to get the boost up, which is really good. Try to generate as much as possible in that regard. Kazakhstan's doing a lot better overall, though. Okay, you go defend Kazakhstan, please. Now, in this spring of this year, we should be able to start doing some stuff. Start surveying location here, and then you guys can start increasing unrest in Russia. Or we could try a coup d'etat attempt. I don't think we can do a coup d'etat attempt. What is the negatives right now? 30.4. They're boosting popular support, it looks like. So we are going to increase unrest. They definitely know what we're trying to do. And then boost public opinion. We also did manage to get those mining resources happening, which is actually going to make stuff a lot easier for mining the moon. In that regard, I am going to invest in more lunar mining materials. So I'm going to go over to Luna. I'm going to found another outpost. We've got fissile on here, we've got base metals, we're going to do the Sea of Tranquility, found an outpost, and we're going to try and build up these habs as much as possible. Shackleton Crater, we did manage to get that mining outpost. That's now mining water and all those good resources, which is going to hopefully reduce things that we need, and it's, very beneficial. And we want to get more mining settlements everywhere. That's really going to be the plan in terms of space. More resources, the better. And now we defended those interests. Survey location. And can we get that unrest increased in Russia, please? Xenoflora defoliants. Alien attempts to plant xenoforms suffer -2 penalty. I like that. Once we get interplanetary warships done, we will go over for it. We'll wait for you. 24th of December. Okay, subversive. Public campaign mission failed. But now we do have our spy back, which is good. And then we'll be waiting for next year. We'll hopefully be able to integrate you into the EU. Unification. Yeah, just a little bit more time, but you are in the EU now. Okay, complete research of that. Now let's go for Xenoflora defoliants. I do like that research. Get that underway as much as we can, please. And then we're going to keep trying to get into Russia here. Okay. Coup d'etat, no. Public campaign, yes. Keep doing public campaigns. Public campaign. You can do public campaign in Russia again, yep. And then over here, we can look at coup d'etat attempt, 11%. I'm going to spend 4 ops on that. We're going to keep trying to throw stuff out there. And then we can go for assault alien asset if we want. No. Let's do stabilize nation. Stabilize the Balkans right now because they're having some issues. Additional 5 orgs if we get that research. I'm actually going to change project then to that. That is strategic lobbying. We develop channels of influence. What did that say again? Influence cost of direct investment reduced by 25%. Okay. We'll get that underway. But for you, how much longer until we can get you unified with the European Union? That'd be May, yeah. So we'll have to wait again for that. And we're going to continue those public relations attempts. Habio module finally made landfall on Mars. Now, the question is how much is that going to cost us on those Martian areas to get those resources that we'll need? So we can put down solar collectors, but we probably want to put down fission piles, to be honest. These cost, building space will cost a lot less boost. For an outpost mining complex, you're going to probably need all of that boost, because we don't have the rare metals. We don't have the water in the stockpile or any of that stuff. So we're going to do a fission pile. Build in space. I'm going to, 303 days. That will require 2.4 boost back. And then I'm also going to do that on this. We're going to go for a fission pile. Because the reason I'm doing fission piles is because Mars is obviously a lot further away from Earth than any other place, right? It's a lot further away than Luna, which means that it gets less solar energy, and which means the solar collectors are obviously less useful. 70% of the population now supports in Russia. Fantastic news. Public campaign failed. 72% of the population now supports. Stabilize the nation abort. 30% chance failed. Unfortunate. Russia has declared war on the Himalayan states. Okay. You're allied with US. Could we start some war, like, down here, maybe? Start doing some wars to take these territories? I think that might be a good idea. I'm going to start some wars, because that'll get our cohesion up in the EU. Cohesion increased by wars, near-peer rivalries, autocracy, and that. Yeah, let's go for rivalries. Rivalries... Protectorate, United States, normal. We're allies with the US at the moment, but let's get them down. We're going to be rivals with unaligned China. That should increase cohesion. And then what we'll do is I'm going to have you set policy in the EU, and then we're going to begin the process to start the war in probably Libya. We'll start with Libya. They have access to oil deposits, as far as I understand, yeah. They have access to various oil deposits. Okay, coup d'etat attempt in Russia, 30 versus 30.6. Okay, keep the unrest going. Keep public support going unless we can get increased unrest. We can increase unrest, so start spending to increase that unrest. I'm just going to spam increase unrest and also public campaigns. Just keep going into Russia. Because again, we want to stop those nuclear weapons. Now, we haven't been able to stop these guys getting those nuclear weapons, but we need our own.
We've all gaped in awe at those images of the Earth as seen from space. Beautiful, divine. But if you saw that same...
Okay, let's like that. Finished up orbital research. Hab module on one of the colonies. So if we go over here... outpost mining, we are going to need 5.2, and then we'll be able to ship over an outpost mining colony. But for now, we're going to ship over solar collector. Build in space. Build that solar collector, and then if we go back, yeah, we're doing fine. But we need to just keep building out our infrastructure. We're making a lot more efforts now. We arrived at Vesta. We found a lot of water on Vesta, actually. Interesting. How much would it take to actually go over to there? Let's have a look. So Vesta is over here. To find an outpost, 7.1. And then I'm not sure how much more that will cost, but definitely a consideration. That's a lot of water we can start shipping over to places. And that's the main thing. Water and volatiles right now, because we are producing those base minerals. Okay, we are increasing the unrest as much as possible. We've got 75% of the public population support. And now we've been able to get the subversion up a lot. Ham module completed, so we can again do the exact same thing over here. So this module... Was it this Martian module? So outpost mining, again, we're going to need a lot of research for that. Okay, Federation, seek Federation with... No, back. I want to declare war, but we will seek a Federation in a bit. Declare war on... We'll have to wait, I guess. We have to rival. Federation with Iceland. And then over here, rivals. Servants, Libya. I guess they're no longer under the backing of. So let me look for Libya. Libya rival, please. Confirm. And then we'll also look into Algeria as well. Rivals, Algeria. Algeria rival. And then we can begin some war efforts in that direction. But we did just get Iceland into that federation, which is good news. I'm going to continue our efforts in Russia, but it's now 2.9 subversion. We have mass popular support. We just completed ion drives. Can we go for... What else can we go for here? Energy labs, Hall drive, institutional outreach. Liquid hydrogen containment. Ionic dust. I want something that will increase benefits towards exploration. We'll go for that, I guess. We'll get strategic lobbying on the way. I guess we can't really go for more boosting. Okay, Russia has managed to conquer this, which means there's now a lot of strife. This is actually good for us. This will give us an opportunity to get in and do some coup d'etat. So, coup d'etat, coup d'etat. Everything in. Let's go. Increase unrest. Can't really manage that right now. However, public campaign. You can stabilize the EU. Keep that growing. And then increase unrest. Increase unrest. Keep increasing unrest in this nation. Increase unrest. 17%. Go, go, go. Everything we can. We're going to try this coup d'etat out. It's going to be rough. We're nearly at May, so we can nearly get UK into the Federation. And, yeah, we're looking to expand. Brush War. Talks fell through. Cohesion changes. Major damage. Oof. That's rough. Alien station detected. More aliens being detected, which is not great at all. But no, okay, we have a decent amount of boost now available. Let's go to Habs. Let's go to this. We're going to build a mining complex. Get that underway. And then we also need to get a fission pile, which is going to be 2.4 for that. Stabilized nation has succeeded. Failed on public campaign mission. Composite armor. Coup d'etat. Failed. Unrest failed. We're screwing it up. Come on. Come on, guys. It's not that hard. Get a bloody coup d'etat in. Because Russia's just managed to take Ukraine, and I need to take over Russia as quickly as possible, ideally. Okay, well, first off, Professor Lady, set national policy. We'll go take over Libya. But before we do that, increase unrest. Coup d'etat attempt. We can keep trying to get this coup d'etat attempt. I think we just have to keep focusing on unrest. Get more unrest. done as possible. Increase unrest, public campaign, and just keep focusing. It's going to take a long play to get Russia, but once we get it, it's going to be a big deal. Oh, that's big. That's a big success right there. We'll get their strife up as much as possible. Public media campaign. Still cover it up. Obfuscate. Our cover backfires. We're fine. Increase unrest. Failed. And then nation policy. Federation. We can't federate with Germany. However, we can declare war. We're going to declare war on Libya. Yes, join the war. Continue. We have declared war. So now we will go to war. We're going to deploy armies to Libya. Deploying both of our formations to Libya. And they've declared war on Nigeria, apparently. We're going to try and secure the Western Mediterranean if possible. Okay. We're in March, and next month we can start to do some stuff. In terms of coup d'etat attempts, what can we accomplish here? So, let me look at improving our advisors. You. Augment espionage. Well, augment your command, actually, or command ability. Mechanized mortar supplies. This gives us +4 admin, +3 security, +1 to ops. Primera investment group. That gives us +3 to admin capability. Let's go for this purchase, and then that gives us some of these monthly. That gives us ops, material science, mechanized motor supplies. Let's go for you. You can then extract. And then I'm going to leave. I'm going to give to this lady. We're going to give you mechanized motor supplies. A lot of organizations in here. So this gives income. And then also will give us additional +3 military science and all that good stuff. And then we're going to add on Ursa innovations. So that will give us +5 and additional research capabilities. Okay, so coup d'etat attempt in Russia, 7% chance. Not great. 31.6 was 38.9. Joint Council Command. Size of national economy, defending control points, democracy. Yeah, we need to keep the unrest going as much as possible. Increase unrest. Increased unrest. Just keep piling on the unrest amounts. That's going to be my focus. Over here, we can set national policy. We can make contact with... No, we can't. We'll stabilize nation. We will set national policy, actually, because we might go and invade Libya next. Confirm assignments. Go. Okay, here they go across the ocean. Strategic lobbying project complete. I'm going to go for guerrilla warfare. Let's go for guerrilla warfare. That can actually be pretty big and gain control of, like, Russia or whatnot. Alright, we're on the way. They'll arrive on the 13th of March. We can do ECM now. Let's have a look at what the other people are doing in terms of HABs. Okay, so... Eternal Harmony. Yeah, these are HABs. Met, Imbrium. The Academy. They've been able to start getting a mining complex on. No mining complex for you. You've got a station in low Earth orbit. Carthage base is getting a solar collector at the moment. You've got a station in orbit. You've got Pizarro station. Okay. Nothing too big. We did just finish up a solar collector for our Mars Tranquilitas base. So we go over to our HABs. Or for our lunar base, my bad. So that solar collector's done. That's not. That's not. That's sitting there. That's sitting there. Okay, well, we're getting resources on the way either way. We just need to stockpile now as many resources as possible for Mars. We need boost capacity to do so. It's going to take a lot of boost capacity. But we have managed to increase strife. and to just keep at it. Allows factions to found orbitals. We're able to undertake orbital core. That does seem like something we might be interested in. Orbital core. 1000 research. Yeah, that's pretty decent. We'll put some research into that, actually. Okay, rival international relations is also coming underway. And we're increasing the strife as much as we can in Russia. Okay, Federation, Germany, 0% chance on that. Declare war, seek peace. Declare war on Algeria. They've declared war. And we'll see if we can manage. Okay, we've made landfall. I'm going to start occupation. Lucky strike. Our mining crews have made an unexpected yet welcome discovery. These additional reserves, how fortuitous. Mining of all basic resources will increase by 25%. That's big. That gets us more income in terms of more of these resources. We're now making quite a few metals, which we can also sell back, but we probably want to invest them in. Well, we made landfall, and we should be trying to get in now. New organizations? A bunch of new organizations. Protect target, Tapaz Instruments, Palatine Mining Group. I'm just stacking all these on her. The International Monetary Fund. Ooh. That gets us +8 admin. And then that will allow us to get a bunch of stuff. We can get +2 to espionage. Yeah, the International Monetary Fund's a big boy. That is a big boy. And we'll continue to grow it up. Okay. We are... Okay, coup d'etat attempts. How are you doing in Russia right now? So, coup d'etat, 97% on that. 10% chance over here. I'm gonna invest 16 into ops. That gives a 36% chance. We're gonna keep trying to increase unrest. Focus everything into Russia. Start doing a public campaign. Let's go. Oh no. No one I really want to talk to, so just advise the European Union. How is our priorities doing over there, by the way? We're focusing on welfare. We're getting that low. Cohesion's also going up. I'm going to reduce some from Unity then. We can reduce that a bit from Unity. I'm going to focus on some other stuff, but that is good. That's good. And we're going to continue our occupation. Oh, well, we're going to try and get into here and start fighting them up. 17% occupied. Massive hurricane. Oof. We should be able to pretty much dominate this this little nation here. Okay. Public campaign mission failed. Coup d'etat failed, 32% chance.
Differences in our languages are...
So we just got a rival international development, straight up with Gibraltar causing Bridge of the Horns, a bunch of different integrated space economies. Sociology, this will get us regulatory capture, common cause. Let's go for this research, get along the way, and I'm going to just stop that for now. I'm going to focus on guerrilla warfare, actually. Because that seems pretty beneficial to just doing coups. New project available. Corridor diplomacy. Reduced by 20%. Marginally increase our capacity to manage control, but without paying influence maintenance cost. Very, very useful that is. Change project. What is that? That is a institutional outreach. Let's actually do that first. Because that'll get us additional organizations that we can actually get a hold of. Space mining output 4%. Yeah, let's grab him. Topaz Instruments, +5 information science. And now we're getting quite a bit of these metals, but we need to get some of the other resources, which means we need more boost capacity. So I'm going to reduce welfare now, and I'm going to reduce the economy. And I'm going to try... I'm going to also get rid of the unity on this. I'm going to focus completely on boost, as much on boost as possible. We're still during the war. Ooh, there's an undefended jump in Germany. Keep trying to coup d'etat you. 35% go. Then I want someone who can purge I need someone with good persuasion. Yeah, you. That is espionage. Yeah, you'll have to do then. Target. We need to get public support in Germany really up before we can do that, so that's what I'm going to do. Keep increasing unrest. No, not over there. I want you to increase unrest in Russia, please. There you go. Coup d'etat, crackdown, purge, public support, get more public support. And then we can stabilize country. We can stabilize Italy. I mean, Italy's fairly much fine. All of our states are pretty much okay. So just advise. And then we should be waiting for the month after this. We should be able to start looking at some proper unifications of like large nations. I mean, how long do we have to wait on you? So Italy, November of this year, we would be able to do a full claim. We'll be able to press the claim and be able to unify. So that'd be very, very good if we could do that. Coup d'etat mission in Russia failed again. Increased unrest mission failed. Have we occupied this yet? We're taking some serious losses. Ham module on outpost mining complex. So that's getting us quite a few more resources now. Got a ton of different bases now. So Mare Tranquilitas, we got that. Got these guys mining, and then Shackleton, we've also got these guys mining. So we'll be mining a lot of resources, and we'll be able to ship them over. In terms of other stuff, space, dock, spill in space, outpost mining, 12.6. Complex, build in space. It's actually not that much. We can get that moved over. We just need 12.6. That's not that bad. They've somehow managed to get the peacefulness back again on this bloody nation. Trying to get Russia is being an absolute pain in the ass. We've also got the United States. What the hell is the US doing? Not at war with anyone. We're still fighting in Libya right now. At least we're trying to. Advise, set national policy. Set national policy in France, please. You... Can we do a coup attempt in Russia? We can do a coup attempt over here pretty easily. Why not? He's in the European Union. Get that a coup attempt. I don't want them in the EU. Get them out. Coup attempt. Build up public support. Build up public support. And we can also hopefully overthrow you guys. If we increase our public support over here. Yeah, that seems good. If we can get the Baltic states, that would actually be decent. That might give us some extra pressure that we need. Okay, the war is continuing. How much longer are we waiting on this progress? 4%. 93% occupied. Okay, we're nearly done. Okay, we now in control of the executive in the Baltics. So now we can have them ally the EU. And then once we get control... And coups allow us to consolidate immediately. That's fantastic. So what we'll do with that is we will defend that and then sort it out. Germany public opinion, we will get them to join up if possible with the European Union immediately. Federation, Finland can't do it. Grant independency, territory, disable warheads, no. We're going to have to wait until next. Okay, we occupied Libya. There we go, we've occupied Libya. We are just going to focus on getting money out of this country, so just go spoils. I don't want anything else, really. Get everything out of there, yeah, there we go. Spaceflight program, nope. Okay, we're just going to keep them there for now while they repair. We're going to repair, and then we'll go into Algeria. Okay, so it's now May. Let us, so we did that coup attempt over here. Let's strategically build this up, defend interests. Let us go over here and I need someone who can do a purge real quick. 88%, purge. You can look for another coup d'etat attempt. You got 25% chance you can coup there. Any other high percentage chance we can get coups in? Russia 3% because they've continued to build up like that. We've got Morocco, which is being built up for them, so we're gonna coup Morocco maybe. Romania does seem possible. Yeah, let's go for Romania. And then we're gonna boost if we can boost public support in Romania and get a popular coup on the way. And then for you, you can go investigate alien activity. Boom. Next turn. Okay. Well, our force is going to be repairing, as you can see, back in Libya, and then we'll be able to move over to Algeria to retake that. We completed that project, corridor diplomacy. So that's what we'll go for next. We'll go for one in those. We've got international development. Research means to explore Mercury in the skies of Venus. We'll keep that out for now because that's a lot of research to do. Those will give us bigger modules. Let me have a look at HABs. So we're going to need... How much are we going to need for this HAB on Mars? So Utopia Planitia. 12.6 is what we need. So we've got to wait for our income. Annual income is 60 at the moment. 27% success chance. And we should be able to get, hopefully, a queue. There we go. We got a queue now in Romania. And we'll hopefully be able to secure that. Which would be very, very nice if we can. But, yeah. That's gotten them out of Romania, which is what I wanted. And then we should be able to finish up the Baltic states. Purge mission success, priorities. Focus on funding for us, please. Focus on funding, and then the rest can go... Get with the spoils, that works for me. But there we go, we now have control over all of the Baltics. Well, the Baltic states of this, and we also now have control over Romania. We do need to get into the executive power. Let us go over into set national policy. Set national policy here. We're going to now look at purging. No, I don't think we'll do a look at purging. We'll increase public opinion in Poland. We will then, yeah, increase public opinion in Poland. I need someone who can capture a point. Like you. There we go. 95%. Go capture the that Romanian point. Then for you, public campaign into this state. And what are you doing? You're doing this. Coup d'etat. What's the chance of coup d'etat? Not great. We can coup d'etat you. Potentially. 95%. We can coup d'etat Georgia. And Georgia has a European Union claim. But it's not that big of a state, so it's not that useful for us. 2% chance over here to coup d'etat. That's 25 to 36. We've got a decent amount of strife going on. Let's increase the rest in Spain. If we can coup and get Spain on side, that would be fantastic. We pretty much are getting control of the entirety of Western Europe here, which is really, really good. Okay, we nearly have enough, hopefully, here for what we need, which is going to be the HAB module. Probe has arrived. We found some resources, apparently, in one of the different outpost areas. Alien base detected on Vesta. Ooh, that's concerning. They're now at Vesta, it seems. Okay, we now got them as subversion. 4% opinion in there. We found... Ceres has a bunch of resources available. If we can get over to Ceres, that'd be pretty damn good. We need to start thinking about, like, an actual military ship. Because if they're going to get that close, that's going to be real concerning. Outpost mining, 12.6 is what I need. Unification with the Southern Baltic states. There we go. Unification occurred. And then for you, what more do we need to get you in? We should have claims over London. Yes, we do. So we'll just have to wait for the next increment, and then we can grab the UK. We can unify that up, but we've got all the Balkans now, pretty much, except for Greece. We now have control over all of Romania. Let's just focus on, again, funding operations with what money it does have, because I'm not really interested in anything else. There we go, 33%. We'll get the economy back up as well. But there we go. We've got Romania now. And we're going to ally you with the European Union, with England or not. There we go. And we can also ally up with England as well over here. Italy, I think it's till December before we can go for a unification. November. And then over here, we've got to wait as well. And no, it's going pretty well, considering the situation at the moment. Let me go coup d'etat, 6% chance. If we get the unrest up a little bit more, we can definitely do it. Keep increasing that unrest, and then over here, we're going to do a public campaign. Because they are in the EU, so if we do manage to get a coup on them, then we can pretty much unify almost immediately once we've got consolidation with the coup. And then over public campaign. Yeah, public campaign in Spain. Defensive wall on Romania. Detain a councillor. This councillor over here, which is Protectorate. 50% chance, go detain them. And yeah, let's go. Do we have enough yet for the hab? We do. Utopia Planitia, build in space, 325 days. That will produce us a ton of resources. And if we can start mining Mars heavily, then we will be able to really ramp up expansion in space, I would imagine. Okay, 98% on you. Come on, and rest. We managed to disrupt their mission over here. We detain them, and then we can... we're increasing the unrest. Public campaign. 35% in Spain. If we can manage to get a coup off, that'd be fantastic. I guess did I not do the national policy? I guess did not. That was bad of me. I should have done that as soon as possible. Okay, you national policy. Set national policy. And then for you, coup d'etat, 27.8, national cohesion, elite satisfaction. Keep increasing unrest. I think that's what we'll do. Popular support. Keep going popular support. Keep going public campaigns. Defend area. Defend the EU. And then you actually will do national policy. So national policy, no. We'll hold off on that. Okay, what's Algeria's 3.7? They were weaker than Libya. Okay, confirm assignments. Let's go. Defender interest complete. Okay. Project complete. Corridor diplomacy. Called on to improving relations between nations are reduced by 20%. And then let's go for Xenoflora de Florence, audience research, commercial research. Publicize the alien threat. I wonder if that will give us a boost. Get us some more popularity. I'm not too sure. Okay. Unrest. Increase the strife. 40% of the country now supports us. 53% of the country now supports us. So we should hopefully be able to get a coup attempt into here. Okay, Federation, no unification. Why can't we get unification? Unification. Why can we not do unification with the EU? England has claim on European Union capital, Paris. No. Can we not? Because we have a claim on this, no? London. European Union. That should allow us to unify. England's. Unify. Oh, we don't control all the control points. Oh, well, it's cracked. Okay, we need to get on that. That was a mistake. Okay, go you. Bit busy. Purge 97%, please. Finish that out. You guys keep improving public support in this country in preparation for him to return to then take all those points. Yeah, public campaign. Pull them out. And then we can set national policy here as soon as possible. Once we've actually purged that target. Resolves 13th of January, 10th. Looks like we're not going to be able to. Orbital core project. So now we can build operation sensor solar array. We can build tier 2 orbital module. That's pretty useful. Let's look at some different researchers. We'll try and get some different research on the way. And let me go to boost. But right now I'm going to focus on just trying to grow our Martian areas. So this needs 12.6 again to get a orbital mining. And then we'll use the rest to start doing other stuff. 57% supporters in Spain. Did we really fail on that? No, we didn't. Okay, good. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be too late before we can get this. Federation, Germany, Germany and Finland, we could get a confederation in. Okay, we're going to send in the army now. Deploy armies to Algeria. Cohesion has been increasing thanks to the war. Okay, there we go. We've taken control of that point in the UK, which is very good. Okay, research. Select new project. What do we want to go for here? Let me have a look. Molten heat sinks, pipe reactor, solid core fusion. This is probably going to be important considering we're probably going to need it for ship design. I think that's what we'll go for next. We'll try and build a space station once we have the resources to build a ship of some kind. Okay, well, we just finished up there. Can we look at coup d'etat attempt? Yes, we can. 32. Coup into there, please. And then that support is good. So we're going to keep that support high where we can. We're going to public campaign into here. National policy, please. You can advise. And then also do a defend interests onto the UK. Advice mission complete. But we should be able to get this stuff sorted out. Okay, we've begun the invasion of Algeria. And we're now beginning the coup attempt into Spain. We're going to gain control of a lot of territories in this. Okay, 8% occupied. Boom. And that has taken them out of the EU, but we can get them right back in. That gives us full consolidated power and full control over Spain. Focus is going to be on funding, to be honest. Sort your welfare situation out as well. Turn the military off. Turn mission control off. Turn the armies off. There we go. We now have control of Spain. We have control of England, Spain, Italy, France. A lot of places. We don't have Germany yet, but we have most of the major European powers. And that's really what I care about. We should be able to unify England here. There we go. Unification with England. Unified England. We now have those control points. That has reduced our control capacity cap massively. And our economy is now a lot stronger as one single state. And yeah, we also now have 5 nuclear weapons total in the entire state itself. Project complete. Another fire drive. Let's go for liquid hydrogen containment. Operations Center. And then we're continuing that invasion into Algeria. Ooh, doesn't look like that's going too well for us. Okay, we complete construction of a ham module on Olympus Mons. Deploy armies, get them out of there. That is not going well. Can't defend interest there yet, but we'll defend interest in Spain. I will have you set national policy there. And then I'm also going to have you... You can look at coup d'etat attempts. Russia's not looking too likely. Hungary is in the EU, but it's under these guys. So that would take some time to control, obviously. Russia is really where I would want to get a coup d'etat attempt. But I would need to get the unrest up or down enough to really be able to make a serious difference. We can definitely spend money on public campaigning. We can definitely spend money on trying to get unrest. And we'll try again against Russia. Okay. Policy decisions should be being made, and we should have enough now for the next miner for one of our colonies. You've arrived in Tripoli, you've arrived in Tripoli. Project complete. This provides us with mission control in orbit, which is a benefit, I guess, compared to ground-based. It makes it easier because we just build them with space materials. Lithium heat sinks, molybdenum reactor. Let's go for that. Okay. 57% support in Russia. Because Russia's a big country. If we got control of Russia, that would be massive for us. They've done a coup in Iran. I'm fine with Humanity First doing that, to be honest. Order him to be taken into custody. We've had to have him detained for now. We've got to look at that loyalty situation. That's probably a mistake I've made, honestly. Baltic states, we can confirm that. Baltic states now in the EU. Which is good. And then can we get these guys in the EU? Spain, EU ally, good. And then for European Union citizenship. Italy, improve relations with you, improve relations with Romania. Romania is not in the EU yet. What requires you to get into the EU? 106 days, and then we also need to maintain improvements with them, so we'll do that. Maintain relations with Italy, that is. I think that's why the ends episode off, but yeah, we managed to unify England, and we also continue to make headway. We've couped Spain, so we now have control of Spain, France, Italy, England, and the UK. Some territories in the Balkans. We're trying to make progress on Russia. We've made really good progress in terms of our colonies. We're expanding into Mars, and we're going to have our first outpost mining complex on Mars done on 2027. If I have a look at other factions, we can kind of have a look at what they're doing. So we can kind of see some bigger bases. So there's a mining base. So they're also getting minings up, but it looks like we're the only one on Mars, so to speak, who's managed to get some serious mining there. And that's going to be a really big deal going into the future. I'll see you guys next time. Please don't like, comment, subscribe. With this, help me out. Goodbye.